welcome to Go Green. These past couple days at Junior Lifeguards, I've been learning about the environment. I've learned some tips and we've done some really fun games and recycling and all that fun stuff for Junior Lifeguards. The first thing is saving water. As we know, San Diego is in a big drought, so we can't let water waste. If you are warming up for a shower, if you're waiting for your shower water to warm up, what you do is you take a bucket, a bowl, or something that can hold water, go to the shower and turn it on. Catch cold water into a bowl or a bucket, and then you can use that cold water to water the plants. That way we don't waste water and it will flow out to the drains. And
I have a question.
yes?
What do you do when your mother dumps salad all over the couch?
Get a bit of water on a paper towel and wipe it up as quick as you can so the stain can't set in.
Am I supposed to use water? Or should I just let the dog lick it up?
Dog look it up is fine too.
'Cause that would save water.
So, fog. You can't put oils, grease, or fats down the sink. It'll start rising up the pipes until where it's blocked and the water can't get through. And so it'll clog and then all that water is wasted. So to report sewage spills, because that's always a good thing. So if the sewage starts to spill, we could have fixed that water. It could have go to a rain plant where they clean out the water and so you can use it again. And what you do, and sewage plants, they clean out the water so when it goes to our oceans, it's safe for all the animals. So you take a grease scraper or some kind of scraper and scrape it off all your plates, and then if you have fat on your meat, cut it off. Don't throw it down the drain, throw it into the trash. And recycling. Yes, Poppy.
Can I volunteer?
Recycling. You used to not be able to throw cartons into the recycling because they have ink on them, like a wax. But we have developed new technology that helps get the wax off. So you can recycle a lot of things, but you can't throw away your batteries or your electronics or your bug spray, stuff that has chemicals in it. You need to put that in a separate bin and take it to a place that will deal with it and get rid of it. Try to empty it out as best you can. Don't leave a quarter or half a quarter in it, or because if you throw it into the landfill, a landfill is a very deep hole that's big, and all our trash trucks go in and dump it in. But when that fills up, you have to dig a new one, and that takes a long time because nobody wants to live by a landfill. And you need to find a good place, and you need to dig a very deep hole. So if you put in your chemicals, it'll start leaking to the bottom, and once it hits the dirt, there's some water in there, and you can't use the water and drink it, like swim in it, because who would want to swim in chemical water? So when you wash your car, all the suds flow out, and then make sure you pick up after your pet, because when everything goes out, when it rains, it starts to go down into the drains all the way into the ocean, and I don't think any animal would want to do that, swim in that. So if your car has an oil leak, make sure you get it picked up as fast as possible so no oil leaks out. A lot of things are harming our animals. When you get the little plastic rings around soda bottles, make sure once you pop them off, you cut them all the way up. So if I'm not saying it should happen, they go into the ocean. If a bird or something gets their head stuck in it, they can pop it out as easy as possible. And make sure with recycling can reduce, reuse, and recycle. So if you have a cardboard box, instead of throwing it away, you take it, you can make a little house for your stuffed animals or little beds, reusing it, or arts and crafts. And if you have a pizza box, if there are 1 or 2 grease stains that aren't too big, then you can recycle it. But some pizza boxes are better than others because the ink is in the cardboard, and that's harder because you gotta to bleach it and everything to get the ink out so you can recycle it. Whereas cartons are easier because they can just rip the wax off. And if your pizza box on one half, the bottom half, it's all soggy, wet, and gross, you rip that off from the top half, throw the soggy half away in the trash, and use the top half and put it in the recycle. So that can be reused, and you don't want the soggy, gross one in. Make sure you save your water, and some ways to reduce on water is leave the water running for too long. All the water will go out, leave it on when you don't need it. And when you're brushing your teeth, make sure after you get it, you turn off the water so it won't waste any more water. Don't throw any waxes, anything down the drain, it'll get all clogged up. And thank you for doing Go Greens. Bye.